Welcome to problem 820 on page 257. In this particular case, we're talking about Super Bowl ads. And if anybody's a marketing student, you should really like this type of example. Now, we're given the information. We can see the first half, or which is the first and second quarter, and then the second half, which is the third and fourth quarter. So we're given the information. We take a sample of 31 in the first half, and we've given a mean rating of 3.58. You can see the standard deviation of 0.715, and we have a 95% confidence interval. And we have a lower limit for the ratings of 5.12 to an upper limit of 5.65. In the second half, the sample mean was slightly higher at 5.65. The sample size is 27. And again, the standard deviation is greater, it's 1.04. So the mean was higher, and the standard deviation was also higher. The confidence interval is 95%. The lower bound or limit is a rating of 5.24, and the upper limit is 6.06. As you can see, there's overlap between the two, but the second half has a higher rating than the first half. So in part B, what I've just said, 95% confident that the mean rating for watching the ads is between 5.12 to 5.65. In the second half, it goes up to 5.24 to 6.06. So they're similar, but the second half is slightly higher than the first half. That's in part C. In part D, you need to assume that the distributions are normally distributed. Again, not greatly skewed. And you can see that the distribution appears to be normally distributed. So there's not a lot of skewness or things like that, which we took much earlier in the course. The other thing, where would you use this? Okay, that's information. What would I use this for? If I know this information, then I'm going to charge my customers, I'm going to charge them a bit more money for ads in the second half of the Super Bowl. So if you want to run the same ad in the first half or the first quarter, first and second quarter, I'm going to charge you X. And if you want to run the same ad in the second half of the game, then I'm going to charge you a little bit more because more people are watching, and I can prove that. And of course, it will depend on the game and the score and stuff like that. If anybody's a sports fan, if the game is close, more people will watch. But on average, the second half is watched more than the first half for the ads.